Good. Good morning. Thank you for joining us out here on a beautiful morning in Gateway in Southwest Florida. My name is Cecil Pendergrass. I'm currently the Vice Chairman of the Board of County Commissioners. I'd like to welcome you all this morning. If I could, take a moment of silence, and we'd also like to recognize our soldiers who've lost their lives in Afghanistan. We'll also do with the Pledge of Allegiance. After that, we'll do the silent moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will you please have a moment of silence? Thank you. Without those men and women that protect our country, we would be here this morning to be able to do this. Is there any other veterans in the audience? I know we have a few up here, so any veterans, please raise your hand. Thank you. Thank you for your service. There's another veteran there who works for Waste Pro. Well, again, thank you. I'd like to welcome you and also my colleagues here this morning. We have Ray Sindelli, Commissioner for District 3, Commissioner Brian Hammond from District 4, Commissioner Mann and Commissioner Rain were not able to make it here this morning. Also like to recognize our friends from LCSO, Morgan Balance here this morning, and also FHP. They're the ones really looking forward to this intersection. They worked a lot of crashes out here the last few years, so they're looking forward to the improvements out here. I'd like to also recognize the South Trail Fire Department. Fire Chief Gene Rogers is here with his staff. Thank you, Chief, for being here, and thank you for everything you do for the community. Also like to thank the staff for Lee County for setting this up this morning. This took a lot of work to do in this whole process. Mayor Anderson's here from the city of Fort Myers. Thank you, Mayor, for showing up. And also like to thank the community. You know, this came together about 3 years ago. About 3 years ago, Gateway noticed there was a lot of accidents in this area, and the Gateway community came together. I'd like to recognize Ed Tinkle. He's here this morning from the Gateway CDD. Without their help and the citizens working with our staff, this wouldn't have happened. Gateway CDD and Gateway and Lee County worked together to make this happen. We had a lot of accidents out here, around 68 accidents over the last couple of years, 19 different injuries. And we had to do something. So working together, we had three options: either do nothing, roundabout, or a traffic signal. Obviously, the traffic signal was not at work in this conditions with the trees out here, and this was a much better fit for the community. I'd also like to recognize Jeff Kroll of Bonus Inc. for food and drink this morning. Jeff and his group brought the food and drink out this morning, so please enjoy that. We have other businesses in the area also. Alta, for letting us use the site here. Across the street, Saucy Meatball. If you've never been there yet, it's a great place. They put up with the construction for the last year, and they said it was well worth it. And other businesses here in Lee County. Also like to thank the contractors, Wright Construction. Fred Evans is here. Fred, thank you and your staff for everything you did. You need a hand. I'm not just saying it because this is in my district, but this is one of the best roundabouts in Lee County. With all the safety measures put in place here for the designers and everything, that came out really great for pedestrian, bicycle safety, and motor safety. Thank you for all the subcontractors, designers, and consultants. You'll hear more later from our DOT Director, Randy Searching. Transportation improvements in Lee County is the priority for Lee County Commission. Roundabouts are safer. Roundabouts keep traffic moving. Roundabouts save energy. Safety is promoted by traffic as continuous movement in all directions. Safer vehicles and safer reduction of accidents, including eliminating head-on collisions. Vehicles move at continuous safe speed through the roundabout. Safe for people. Roundabout design reduces pedestrian exposure to traffic. More fuel efficient as vehicles continue to move through the roundabout without idling or accelerating. Maintenance, a whole lot cheaper to maintain this as a traffic signal. And trees, like I said before, it's really important in Gateway, the town and country we live in here, is the boulevard with the canopy of the trees. If a traffic signal had been in place, we'd have lost about 50 trees, and that would have been devastating. The project cost around $2.8 million, and it was finished under time. At this time, I'd like to introduce my other colleagues here this morning. Commissioner Ray Sindelli, please, if you'd like to say a few words.
Well, good morning, everyone. You know, with growth comes opportunity and also comes challenges. And certainly one of the biggest challenges we have in Lee County is our infrastructure. And so when it comes to roads, we have to maintain the infrastructure we have. We have to add new ones with new amenities. And this is another piece that falls into that. So we hope that people can use it safely, cautiously, and it'll be a great addition to the neighborhood. Thanks.
Thank you. And next will be Commissioner Brian Hammond from District 4.
Thanks, Commissioner Pendergrass. It's a pleasure to be here with you this morning. I just want to say thank you very much to everyone who joined us this morning, to Wright Construction, to South Trail Fire, and to everyone who was involved in making this a reality. I think when you take a look at this project, you can really see the county's commitment to quality. This is a commitment to not only doing the project, but doing it well, doing it in a way that makes sense for the community. And at the end of the day, if this helps folks get home to their families a little safer on their drive home from work or their drive to work, then that's really what it's all about, is serving the community. Thank you all.
Also, thank our county administration who has worked with these different departments to get this put together. Betsy and her staff are putting this together. My assistant, Christine Duramo, who being here this morning. And also, first of all, the road builder herself, Randy Searching. Randy?
Thank you, Commissioner. And I'd like to thank Commissioner Pendergrass and all the commissioners and our administration for their continued support with our capital improvement program. Commissioner Pendergrass's connection to this community was very helpful throughout the project. I'd like to thank the designer, Cardno, the CEI, Johnson Engineering, all of the utilities that had to relocate their facilities out of the way, FPNL, CenturyLink, Comcast, and TECO. Especially like to thank Gateway Service District and Chris Shoemaker, who is a great partner on this job. A special thanks to the contractor, Wright Construction. They did a really good job. It's not an easy thing to drop such an improvement in the middle of a major intersection. I'd like to thank the DOT folks involved, Steve Fort, Doug Busby, Lucera, Tom Marquardt. Lastly, again, I'd like to thank the residents of Gateway for their patience. We hope we haven't worn out our welcome, because we'll be tearing in the Gateway at Griffin here probably early next year. So thank you.
Thank you, Randy. Yeah, like Randy said, a few months we'll be starting the next project. Will be Gateway Boulevard in Griffin. It's going to be another great project also. Hopefully it's more enhanced than this one is, so this is a good way to kick off the projects here in Gateway. So I'd like to everybody move to the podium. We now move to the background. We're going to do a ribbon cutting. If I could get somebody, Fred from Wright Construction, the chief, fire chief, we're going to do a ribbon cutting. And anybody else involved with the project, come up for the ribbon cutting.